Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Ida Farida Sahmadi from Universitas Padjadjaran Bandung. I would like to deliver the result of our research on a young adult series written by Aswendo Atmobiloto. I did the research under the supervision of Aquarini Priyatna from Universitas Padjadjaran and Dwi Novelini Jenar from the University of Sydney. The title of our research is Tokenism in Gender Representation in Young Adult Series Keluarga Cemara by Aswendo Atmobiloto. Keluarga Cemara literally means Cemara's family, refers to a family of a father, a mother, and 3 children, Uis, Cemara, or Ara, and Agil. Most of the narration describes the actions of the main female characters, Ara and Uis. The series describes the adult females to own the stereotypical feminine traits, while the father to have the stereotypical masculine ones. Masculinity is depicted as superior to femininity, as the father is also portrayed to teach his daughters to possess masculine attribution. The interactions among the family members also show that the father holds the most power. He leads all his daughters to accept the symbolic order. This research aims to show that the series reveals tokenism in representing the gender issue by portraying the father as the superior one. In the research problem, we put one question: how does the presentation of characters and their interaction in young adult series Keluarga Cemara represent the gender issue? Then the research method. Keluarga Cemara was first published in Hai magazine in 1981 to 1986. However, the study examines the series which were republished in 2013. There are 2 volumes, but we only take the data from Volume 1. For the series were written in the same period, early 1980s. Then the analysis of gender construction is based on Kate Millet's theory, and the analysis of paternal power is taken from the concept of the name of the father from Jacques Lacan. And then the analysis. Keluarga Cemara series can be said to promote gender equality by presenting a story about a family with 3 daughters and no sons. They share duties in carrying out domestic matters, such as when the mother cooks and washes clothes, the father takes care of the children. This series also shows that women can earn a living by presenting Ama, the mother, and Uis, the eldest daughter, who also earn a living. Abah, the father, is always busy, so is Ama, preparing some snack to sell and doing domestic work. Uis is busy as well. Isn't the whole family always working? Isn't Abah always working? The whole family is always working hard to make money. However, the presentation of the main character's traits is very stereotypical. Ama and Uis are presented as a sentimental person. They often reminisced the past when they were rich and lived in a capital city. Ama seemed to speak for herself, talking about her old memories before moving to Indian, when they were still in Jakarta and lived well. That time only remain in beautiful memories but painful. They had so many wardrobes in a house in Jakarta. Ama is also narrated to get angry once with Abah, and in another time complains about their lives. It can be said that the mother is presented as doing something by her emotions, while the father by his sense. What's more, the father blames the mother's attitude for reacting with her emotion. Maybe Emma has a reason for that, but that's not the way to be suspicious or jealous. That's the wrong way. Ara, what Abah strives for in this life is honesty. Abah is also presented as someone who is right, strong, and tough. Emma is rarely given certain characteristics explicitly. In fact, there is almost no presentation of her opinions or thoughts. Sometimes, when she gives an opinion, she is blamed by Abah. In this case, this series shows that it is the sense which can differentiate rights from wrongs, and the owner of the sense is male. And you can read in the slide. These masculine traits are considered better than feminine traits. It can be seen from many events in the series that Abah gives advice to his children, while Ama never does it. In fact, the silencing of mother is also shown by the series explicitly. Let's read the slide. During this time, the whole family realized that Amma prefers to be quiet, never gave any comments. In fact, as if not involved. Her only activity is work continuously without complaining. All of this was done by Amma without her children ever hearing a single complaint. In fact, sometimes, if exaggerated, Amma never made the slightest sound. Next analysis. Jacques Lacan reformulated the Oedipus complex into 3 logical times. First, imaginary time, second, symbolic time, and third, real time. This series presents the symbolic time of the life of the children in the stories, especially Ara and Eus. Ara almost always considers his father's approval in doing something. Abba said, Abba ordered not to be embarrassed. Abba would be very angry if Ara was embarrassed and scared. A mother gives bread to Cemara. However, Cemara shook his head. Abba doesn't like it, said Cemara. Abba, the father, is presented as a member of the family who holds full power. He is the most reliable teacher because all teachings of social and cultural values are given by him. There is no presentation of Amma giving advice to the children. You can read an example in the slide. Abba is also portrayed as the main character who becomes the decision maker. There is very little discussion between father and mother presenting in the series when they decide on children's problem. And this is one example in the slide. All of the problems that arise in the family, it is Abba who provides the solution. Abba is the reference to all problems. Amma is often shown ignoring family problems and leave them all to Abba. In several events, Amma is presented to be unable to handle the problems of her children anymore. This is several examples. Finally, Amma comes home without success. At home, Ara was left to cry until the afternoon when Abba came home from the field. Now Abba is the one to solve it. Amma is already annoyed, said Amma. The series presents the father to be able to demonstrate the law of the father, or the name of the father in Lacan's theory. All of Abba's children obeyed him. He has led his daughters into the symbolic order, which is conveyed through language. Eus trembled. Abba's eyes are too bossy. No one dared to oppose or challenge them. Agil said, I want to take the cable car, full stop. That is the language of Abba. If he gives order to his children, use the word full stop. And then from the analysis, we conclude that by presenting the stereotypical attribution of males and females traits, the series strengthens the distinction of both genders. Furthermore, the paper argues that the series still holds the typical normative gender ideology that polarized and hierarchized femininities and masculinities, in that masculinities are superior to femininities. It is the father who pushes his children to embrace the symbolic order, that is the social and cultural law. Therefore, by presenting the seemingly strong female characters, we argue the series displays tokenism in its representation of construction. That's what I can present to you from our research. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.